Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Spin That Wax. This is the final countdown.
Yes, the coup de grace.
La pièce de résistance.
Right.
That is right.
Or also known as I'm beating the hell out of this dead horse.
6-1.
That's right. So, but we do have something else replacing it, which is coming tonight with Zach and I. There's Zach's over there, and this guy right here. And we're doing battle cards, which is going to be fun. We're going to look forward to that. But for this one, here we are.
For this one, we're going out with a bang. We got some. We got some funny stuff.
Yeah, and I'll be doing some more vinyl on my channel if you're paying attention. You probably figured that out by now.
Oh yeah, there's been some. Hey Matthew,
sorry, go.
There's been some good stuff coming on the MWW channel that have been some hits. Let's put it that way.
Oh, yeah.
More to come.
Oh yeah, we're going to show one of them today, and then we're going to show some other sort of stuff. And I challenged you to a quest last month to see if you could come up with the infamous and famous and insidious cover of Herb Albert's Tijuana Brass.
Oh yeah.
Whipped cream.
So hopefully we see if anybody's achieved said S tier quest and get some funny ones to show too.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I don't have my headband, unfortunately.
How you doing there, Matthew? And glad you got your card. And cool. What's up, Robert? How you doing?
Hey, Matthew.
Thanks
for coming Robert. Thanks, guys.
Robert's here. Gonna make something about you're not going to be doing something anymore, Robert. I told him. I told him in a comment. I have a long memory, and April 1st will come around again.
Yes, it will. Yes.
Yeah, you got me pretty good.
He did too, and he got me too. I was like, "Oh my god, email me. Are you okay?"
I was like, "Did I read that right? Am I reading that incorrect?" Yep.
Exactly. Hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, exactly.
He got me. Hell yeah. I know, right?
That's right.
So what a guy. Yeah, you're a funny guy, Pops. You're a funny fella. I appreciate you, man. You're one of the best.
Honestly. That's right. But we have a good one today. We have a quest to complete. We have some funny records, and I have some extras as well that I wanted to go ahead and share as well. So here we go. We got into it. I don't know who wants to go first because we were just jibber jabbing after backstage.
I can go first.
Let's go.
Yeah, I can go first. And Robert is hard to get. That's what they say. Oh, all right. So, this week. So let's hit the challenge first. Now, did you guys have? Now I got to go through. I did grab a few records for the show today, and one of them is the eyebrows of the Bay City Rollers again because everybody needs to see the Bay City Rollers. But this cover, which happens to be almost at every flea market, Salvation Army, Goodwill, whatever, Bibles for Missions or whatever you want to call it, thrift store from here to Kingdom Come. And this has the song Lollipop on it, which is one of their big hits. But look at the cover of this album, man. Like, this was pretty provocative in the 60s, right? Like,
I mean, that would be provocative today.
It's a brilliant cover.
It is.
And I had once challenged myself to complete a whole wall of this on my kitchen. And I got almost done before we moved.
Nice.
No, actually, since I'm looking at yours, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Your font is yellow.
Yes.
Others that I've seen are green. What is the difference?
I think this is an earlier printing.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is the Canadian printing as well. So this was on the Quality Records, and it's got the gold A&M logo. As well, this classic. If you like the police stuff came out on this. But yeah, this had some pretty cool songs. But I just mostly like it for the cover.
I mean,
I think this cover is just it's ahead of its time.
Oh, definitely.
30, 40 years ahead of its time.
So this is
let's go like that since we're doing it. Might as well.
Yeah. Oops.
Here we go. Here's the quest.
We might as well.
Oh, so you have the green. You have a green one.
Yeah.
You have a green one, and I have the yellow one. Isn't that interesting?
But
guys?
then interesting. Look at.
I have the yellow in my font. You're
I was
down.
going to say, look at Tim's. A Taste of Honey is in a different color, but mine is all that kind of light blue.
Yeah, and mine is all yellow font. Look.
So look at that. We completed the quest and got 3 different ones in the process.
Yes,
Nice.
and you'll notice that whipped cream and other delights on yours and Tim's has a white ampersand, but the lettering on the little text is different on Tim's. He's got that, like I said, Taste of Honey is highlighted in yellow. Isn't that wild?
So weird.
So quest achieved, fellas. Well done.
Let's go.
Look at that.
I saw the guy in the back alley of the Walmart with the pouch.
Yeah. He's like, "Hey Mac, you want to buy a letter?"
He's like, hey man, let me talk.
I got a letter. Yeah, I got a letter P, I got a letter Q, and I got a letter O. What do you need?
What do you need? We got them all.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, and then Ernie's like, "I don't know, man. You're so fucking scared me, fucking asshole."
Well, let me put this back and see. You're mentioning about the record itself, and I just wanted to see if all of our records, the label is different on them.
They should all be yellow or gold A&Ms. Yeah.
Yep. That's what I got. The gold
Oh,
A&M.
Zach's is different. Zach's is different.
Is it?
Look at the font. Look at the font on yours, Zach, compared to mine. Your A&M is on the side.
Oh.
And Tim's is in a different font. These are all different printings, guys. These are all different. See, this is why I like doing this kind of stuff, because this is the treasures that you discover, sir. And if you're a completionist collector, which unfortunately I am for certain things, it drives you nuts. You're like, "Oh, I have to have that variation,"
Yes.
So this is an interesting one for sure. And on the top, on some of them, the writing was, how they had the writing on the spine?
Yeah.
They also had the writing on the top on some of the old ones. Because if you remember the old Victorolas, the records would be sitting down and you'd be looking top down at the titles.
Oh.
And not face on, like, you know what I
Right,
mean?
like pulling it out of a shelf.
Yes. So quest achieved.
Very
so
nice.
maybe that might be something that we can continue maybe some other time on something else.
Yeah.
I think that's a fun little spin on that.
Definitely.
So that's the quest. Now, do we want to go with the big one? No, I'll go with the big one. Yeah, I'll go with the big one now. So today I did a short about this. This is an original Dead Kennedys record. I think this is probably the second or third printing. And I'll show you why I know this is because of the back cover. But this is Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables. And you'll notice that the title on this one is white and not yellow.
Oh.
Okay. And it has the cherry red logo here. So this isn't a UK cherry red printing. Cherry red was the label they were on in the UK. And this is how you know this is an early printing, because they chopped the heads off of the band. Because the band originally had the heads on the first printing. The owner of the picture got pissed off, sued them. So in between, before they changed the picture, in between, they chopped the heads off of the next printing.
How weird.
Yeah, because the third printing has a couch where they're all just sitting on a couch.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, and that iconic Dead Kennedys logo there.
Yep.
Some of the key tracks here are Kill the Poor and Chemical Warfare, California Borealis. Oh my God, Holiday in Cambodia, Funland at the Beach, talking about Bikini Beach and the nuclear testing there, and Viva Las Vegas, which is an awesome cover of an Elvis song where they spoofed it.
Nice.
The label is really nice. I'm gonna show it to you. I got to take this is a first. Well, like I said, a first generation, so I got to be very careful when I'm effing around with it. But here's the label. You can see it's iconic, but the backside is the best.
Yeah. There's that logo.
Nice.
So that was a short today that I put out for the Doctor a Day Keeps My Vital Insanity Away.
Truth.
So that was what I came up with today for the shorts. So I figured I'd show it today since it was out of the shelf. And if you're wondering, I have all of the Dead Kennedys printings, either first or second printing. all the originals.
Nice.
Including the penis poster.
Hey, let's go. I remember seeing that back in the day.
That's what got Alternative Tentacles shut down and sued for decency in the United States. So again, that whole debate about free speech has been going on for decades in different forms, right? But that's another version of it. And then that led to the, Twisted Sister thing and the parental advisory and Kipper Gore and all them that just preceded it. So that's what I have there for today for my kind of white whale. That cost me 55 pounds sterling, which is $100 and some odd before COVID. So we're going to start calling this BC.
I was going to say BC. It works.
It's probably $300 record now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
Zach.
That's all I got, Master.
Do you want to go next?
Yeah, like I was saying to you guys backstage, I hit up the Salvo and the Goodwill, picked up a bunch of random funny things, and it's like, oh, what in the world do I want to lead off with? But I think just because of the 1, the cover, 2, the title, and 3, the subject matter, I'm going to lead off with Irma Bombeck. The family that plays together gets on each other's nerves.
Nice.
I love it.
And there's some great song titles. You got, My Husband in the TV, The Hip Bone Mystique, Marriage Followed by Divorce, which is
That's how she rolls, bud.
I mean, it makes
Hey,
sense.
Hunter.
The
What's
Energy
up, Hunter?
Crisis, 2-year-olds. My daughter writes obituaries. This is plus it's like what's old Irma thinking?
I've wondered that myself, Zach. I've been
like-
actually looking for that record.
Oh,
It's
really?
a funny record. So if it's playable, it's a total score. It's worth it. There's some pretty funny stuff in there. It's on the Ray Stevens level of comedy,
Oh, I love Ray Stevens. I'm looking for some of his, but yeah. So we got the Warner Brothers logo.
Yeah,
And
that's the Boulevard.
It looks pretty clean, I have to say.
Nice. I love that Boulevard label. It's just so beautiful with the trees and that's one of my favorite Warner Brothers labels.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is just beautiful.
And if you remember your record history, it was the green label with Warner Brothers with the arrowhead in orange, and then that label, and then the pinstripe one. So that's 70s, mid 70s, late 70s.
And
it's
interestingly,
awesome.
thankfully, no price tags anywhere. So
Nice.
if you've been looking for this one, I'll throw it on a stack and get me a record shipper, and it might be heading your way soon.
Oh, dude, thank you.
Because I saw it in the bin at the Salvo, and I'm like, it's calling to me.
It's a funny one, dude.
I couldn't give you any, but I was like, Irma Bombeck, I know that name. And it's like, yeah, I'm buying that.
Oh, dude, she's great. Awesome stuff. Okay, when you said you found some bangers, I was like, okay, because you found some bangers. You brought. I'm gonna see that Irma. I got something on that level. Not comedy, but something pretty freaking wild.
Oh, there we go.
I'm saving it for after. I'm gonna sort. It's like sorting cards when you're playing poker.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if you guys know them, but I got them all here, and I'm just like a little.
I got the stacks. I got a stack on my left, a stack on my right, and it's like, all right, I can dig and grab whatever, and we'll see where we go from there.
He's fucking Steelers wheel.
Oh,
Be stacked to the left, to be stacked to the right. You're right.
Oh my god! And I'm stuck in the middle with them.
Yes, exactly. I'm sorry, bro. It's coming to an end soon.
God, that's going to be in my head the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, let's see here.
Let's see what you pull out. Because you always pull out something entertaining.
Yes, you do.
Let's see here. While I was looking for the whipped cream, I did find a couple other Herb Alberts, so I figured I can go and share a few of those right now. And see, let's go and turn this around because it's easier.
Yes, because Tim actually likes Herb Albert.
I do. I even have them on cassettes. I play them when I'm going off road in my 4Runner, and it's fun to just listen to it and bop around out in the woods. So it's
I love this guy, man. This fucking guy's a genius. I love this guy.
And so here we go. We get Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass Band, South of the Border. We got this one here. It is well loved. That somebody
that duct tape?
That is duct tape.
And made sure that it was not going to come apart again.
No, it's still busting a hole through the bottom, though.
Yeah, we got some record action coming out through the bottom.
Just a little
but on this one, it has little notes on the side from different ones. Like the Girl from Ipanema is slow, and this one is medium good. This one's slow, medium, fast, tempo, medium tempo, fast, slow, and
that's a DJ.
Notes. Yep, that's a DJ copy.
And also, the first one is scratched out South of the Border, and it says Taboo. So this one is scratched out there, and unfortunately, they also did it to the album itself. They destroyed that track.
That somebody was very, very, very purposefully did that.
Yes.
And it goes all the way around.
Hey, Hunter.
They weren't in Russia, were they? Ooh, you can't say
it goes
that.
all the way around.
Wow.
But yeah, the other side has got the first track all messed up as well.
That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
This weird. One is El Presidente and All My Lovin'. It almost looks like it's the first two songs, the way.
Yeah, he didn't want anything to do with anything that had to do with El Presidente or South of the Border.
Yep.
No, apparently not.
And yeah, this one, or the Girl from Ipanema, because this one has two tracks. It looks like the first two tracks are all screwed up.
Huh.
So the Girl from Ipanema as well, you can't play.
Some of the guys that I know that used to scratch or DJ for the tracks they wanted to make sure that never got put on or blocked off, they would put pieces of masking tape. But
that
again,
would make a lot more sense.
But then you get the residue, the glue into the groove, so it really doesn't matter, right? I think this is more permanent.
Yeah, definitely permanent on this one.
There's nothing coming back.
It kind of looks like crayon, and then it's actually scratched. Or
there's no coming back from that one.
Yeah,
I hope he didn't use his record needle to do that.
Oh God, can you imagine what that would have done to the needle?
Yeah, it ruined it completely. It torched it.
But luckily, this one we have another. So this one comes with paper.
You dedicated.
Comes with the paper, and these tracks.
Oh, that's much better looking.
Are much better. Yes, definitely. So happy about that.
Now you can listen to the Girl from Iwo Jima.
Iwo Jima.
And you too can praise El Presidente.
I don't fucking know, dude.
Ipanema. It was fun. Iwo Jima.
Whatever.
I didn't even notice. I didn't even catch that you said Iwo Jima. Actually,
yeah. Sharks don't roar, dude.
That's right. No, they go row, row, row.
I know. We need to get a shirt that says Sharks roar. For real.
And then we have this Herb Albert without the Tijuana Brass Band.
Yeah, because that's after the South of the Border album. He wigged out and went like in an insane asylum, and then checked himself out, and then did this one, I think.
Huh.
After he goes after the medicine, he is now a magic man.
Yes, he's done a lot. He's done a lot for society.
And there's the back of it. There's some squiggly art.
Said nobody. Right?
With some smudges. And on here we get Magic Man, Manhattan Melody, I get it from you, Secret Garden, and Besame Mucho.
I am the magic. No, wait, sorry, that's Heart.
Besame Mucho.
And then we have This One's For Me, Fantasy Island, and You Smile, the Song Begins.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you tingle in all the wrong places.
Ooh, it's right for me.
That says a lot, sir. Oh, Lord.
So that was I got those few, and I kind of couldn't help myself on those.
Sweet. No, those are great.
That's some good stuff.
But yes,
I have a couple of cool ones as well to show. I think 3 or 4.
Hey, Brian.
What's up, Brian?
Hey, Brian.
Thanks for coming.
I'll keep it short because again I'm kind of time boxed today, unfortunately.
Right.
being the afternoon. But I, we were talking about soundtracks and stuff and all that. And I found this in here and I forgot I had gotten it. This is a salvo find as well from years ago. Yeah, anybody heard of Radiolico?
I have not.
Horror series?
No.
They took transmissions that were on old horror radio and they put them on record.
Ooh.
Nice.
And this was called Lights Out the Murder Castle.
Oh,
nice. That's awesome.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
And this year also has an extra track, Boris the Babysitter, in 1948. Yeah, no, but here's the cool thing: is this fun? This covers Torch. They loved it, right? And this look, it's rats had eaten it or something. But I glued it back together. And actually, I had to restore it. I had to actually remake the flaps inside. You see that? The flap there, here. I actually made that out of a cereal box thing. This thing was basically folded open like a sandwich. But the record itself is freaking gorgeous.
Oh, that is pristine.
Yeah.
And these were radio broadcasts. So, late night horror stories and stuff like that. So that was one of my
fantastic.
That was what I was going to start off Soundtrack Month with.
Nice.
As heard exactly on CBS August 3rd at 1943.
That's something
sweet.
I now need to look for. Things like that.
I love the
Witch's Tale is program number 2 with the 4 fingers and a thumb.
You don't have the 6 fingers on your right hand, do you?
Oh,
6-fingered man.
Oh, my friend, I don't know my friend. But you know what? He came over to my house and tried to eat my falafel, my friend. Anyways, this is awesome. This is what I had for the soundtrack thing. So let's get that done out of the way. And then I talked to Zach about what I do have this, which is really cool. It's the Esso Trinidad Steel Band.
Nice.
Let's go.
Right, where they had the Esso containers they made, or the oil drums that they made the drums from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So this came out in 1964. It's on Arc Records, and here's that cool Arc label. Arc was pretty neat.
Nice.
So that's kind of a fun one. And then
I have a mini steel drum from Jamaica.
Okay, cool.
My brother brought back from there.
The creme de la creme, the Fiesta Lab Resistance for me is, you ready for this? I wish I had my headband, but just one moment, please. I am going to do this.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, you're like, oh, God.
Well,
oh, my God.
And say goodbye.
There
it is.
Barbie Allen's aerobic exercise extravaganza.
Yes.
You want a Dr. Fun me, buddy? I see your Dr. Fun and I raise you Barbie Allen. Come on, girls. 1, 2, 28. We're done. Yeah. And and then Ken, old Ken in the background there with the, look at that. Barbie's got the tracksuit on. She's just loving life. Look, I'm gonna try these moves out tonight, guys. Like, look, I wish I could live as long as Ken and Barbie.
There's your viral short right there.
Oh my God. But no, it gets better though. It gets better because now I have the booklet.
Oh, the booklet too?
Oh, even better.
Dude.
Those are the Pat Riley short shorts, Timmy.
That's not Donna Summers.
No, that's Pat Riley. So no, like, I am not even joking, man. It's got all the fucking steps, Brad.
Oh, I'd hope so.
That is amazing.
I know. And you know what? I can get the introductory price for the sweatpants for an introductory price of $38. You see?
Ooh.
Oh my God. $38 sweatpants? Let's go.
I could be a star. And look, those illegal supplements to give you heart disease.
Yes.
Those are $9.95. You see, and then I could look like Barbie.
Very nice.
Yeah, I like how that's cheap, but yet the sweatpants are like 4 times that price.
$40 in 1980, bro. Like, oh, that's a price of a Ford Pinto.
A massaging pant while you dance.
And the joke is she used to be the size of a Ford Pinto before she became an exercise and speed addict. But let's take a look at the record here. Because I actually honestly didn't look at the record before. I was just enthralled by the booklet. So this is the classic RCA 80s Nipper Chipper label. It's Master's Voice, as you can see with the little logo there. Victor.
Very nice.
Yeah, I still don't know who Victor is. I'm sure he's a nice fellow. But yeah, this was my answer to Dr. Fun. And I was waiting to get a headband. But since we're not doing the show anymore, you're getting it today. That's right. Maiden, Aerobics Maiden. Screen cap that shit.
That's right. There's
There
your
you
phone.
go.
And this, yeah, I am not Buffalo Bill. That's
That is-
someone else.
That is a thing right there.
Oh, it is. Oh, so we got the warm-up stretch, the advanced warm-up, we got floor routines, main dance, cool down dance, and the cool down stretch.
Hey, look,
So it's
Dr.
the full
Fun has
real deal.
joined us.
No. Oh yeah, yes, let's go.
There you go. Here's some doctor.
Oh yeah,
Doctor's in the house.
he
He knows
is.
when it's fun.
You know, and it's mandatory because he's from Korea.
That's right.
So that's
That's right.
what I brought to the party today, fellas. That was in my box. So Jank,
Yeah.
here. Shout out to Zach's Collections because he rules.
Jank,
And,
jank, we're gonna jank the internet.
And shout out to In-Card-Neeto as well. You guys are fun guys to hang out with. I love doing this. We had a fun run. And again, thanks for the opportunity to show some fun records.
Yeah.
You're giving
All right,
me
Frank.
an excuse to go back to the record shop to go search in the dollar bins.
Exactly.
That's right. Don't need an excuse for
Those
that.
are always fun. Well, here and
Don't-
then I can
don't
show up
judge me.
the one I would. Yeah, you should respect my addiction.
That's right.
But I'll go with the one that to start off what I was going to start off the soundtrack with. It is a 2014 reprint of a 1987 classic, Prince of Darkness,
Ooh, nice.
Let's go. That's
by the
classic, buddy.
legendary John Carpenter.
Yeah, totally.
And
Legend for sure.
this one came with a poster, like a legit movie poster. And
Oh, sweet.
the coolest part, here's the record. Yoink.
Oh, nice.
What is the actual color of this? Frosted clear, they call it.
Oh, that is wild.
But it is pretty. And if you've never seen the movie, highly recommend. It's a great film.
It is. It's one of my favorite movies. That's a great soundtrack, too.
You stay right there. So that is what we will start off. And then number 2, and then I have a piece de resistance that when I saw it at the shop, I was like, I can't not have this. But this one I saw on the shelf at Goodwill. They only had about 9 records on the shelf, and I bought 2 of them. For the reason of why not?
Ah, yes. Let's go.
Questions need to be asked
Yes.
from
Especially-
Orleans.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the guy under the O.
Yeah. And then on the back, he's
There-
and now I don't know what the O guy is thinking, but it probably might be along the lines of O. But if you look at what he's doing with his right hand there,
Yeah.
like, hey, check that out.
I have quite. Yeah.
That is amazing.
That is
Yes.
a thing.
Hmm.
But the pièce de résistance of utter ridiculous.
God dang, this guy is awesome.
A dub
I
dub.
bought it purely for the cover. This is the PDQ Bach Research Series.
Oh, Liberace?
Liebesleider polkas. He's got the stogie. 12 quite heavenly songs. And then you can see there we've got where was it? He's Professor Peter something, the basso blotto. And so 12 heavenly polkas played by a man on the piano who is puffing on a stogie.
That's gold. Like,
I
what
don't know.
can you say?
Yeah, like I was like, I don't know what it is, but it has to be had.
Yes.
And Oh, actually, it's a pretty cool looking label. It is off Vanguard.
Oh, sweet.
And it's one of those real floppy ones.
The polystyrene vinyl, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you
But I
want
was
to
like,
shoot myself.
this is like, I don't know, but the song titles are all 12 quite heavenly songs, and they're all named after signs of the zodiac on the one side.
Sign of the Gypsy. No, that's not it.
Yeah, but that is just
That label's dope, though. I love it.
That is cool.
That is awesome.
That was too good to pass up for $1. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, 100 pennies well spent, good sir.
Indeed.
Now,
Absolutely.
Tim,
Yes, sir.
I did find a couple more in the in the sort of side quest bit here. Yes, so I might show those if we still have a little bit more time.
Okay.
Yeah, just I don't know if I should be amazed or embarrassed that I have this, but I'm sure
You know,
that's sort of how you felt when you busted up Dr. Fun. But anyway,
and here we are because of it.
Yes,
Dr. Fun will live in infamy.
Maybe.
That's
Well,
right.
it does on Singularity.
Yeah.
Almost 2,000 views of Dr. Fun already without a skin suit on.
Dr. Fun. All right. Well, on the topic of we're going to do film tracks and all that kind of stuff, soundtracks. It's going nuts in here and it's driving me crazy. Okay, sorry. we got this. I found another one of these little oh damn it. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Slow down, Sprinkles.
There we go. What in the film favorites? David Rose and his orchestra. I don't know who David Rose is but the interesting thing on the guy playing the piano, it looks like he was accompanied by the Swarthmore College chorus. Swarthmore College, I actually know, it's down outside the Philadelphia area. And it's like,
sorry.
Such random. You go there.
Sorry, it was a bad idea to let the cat in. He
He
decided to get curious.
I told him to settle down, but he didn't listen, apparently.
No, he was too rambunctious.
Just respect your surroundings.
That's right,
He was.
Sprinkles.
He was. But we got film favorites here. David Rose and his orchestra. We got Sweet Leilani, Lullaby of Broadway, When You Wish Upon a Star, The Last Time I Saw Paris, The Way You Look Tonight, Over the Rainbow, The Continental, and Thanks for the Memories.
Thanks for the memories. You look wonderful tonight going over the rainbow, my Lincoln Continental.
That's right.
Quote Sweet Leilani.
That's right. It's a medley.
And
and it's the book.
on the inside of it, you get a little bit about what shows, what movies they were from. And up on the top, we got The Gay Divorcee, which is a fantastic movie. I love that movie. Along with Swing Time is a very awesome movie. And Wizard of Oz, of course. And you got Pinocchio down there. Lady Be Good. And we got Big Broadcast of 1938.
Oh, cool. I thought this said Big Breakfast of 1938.
I was going to say.
That would be cool.
That would be a record I would buy.
And then we got the Waikiki Wedding. And then up on the top, you got Gold Diggers of 1935.
It would really depend on the type of hash brown you use for the Big Breakfast of 1938, too. I think there would have to be a thing about that.
Yeah.
Yes. And here we go. This one is Last Time I Saw Paris. Right here. And these are those.
I was going to say, that looks like a 78.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, this one is broken.
Yeah,
Is it cracked?
It's got the hole chipped out the bottom of it there.
Oh, it won't be. That one, sadly, is not much longer for this mortal realm.
Yeah.
No, she's
So
pretty
this
much.
is Last Time I Saw Paris. And on the
Hey,
back,
it will be the last time.
Yeah, last time we saw that record was today.
right? And Sweet Leilani was on the other side of this one.
God,
What are the other ones sitting inside of it?
God dang it, Lilani. I was hoping for you today, but.
And isn't it ironic? For as thick as those things were, they were more brittle than anything ever created.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll just flip through the rest of them. I'm not going to pull them out. I'm just going to leave them in there. We got, there's Thanks for the Memories. And I know one of them's missing out of here.
I mean, just the fact, regardless of the fact that that album is, or that record is cooked, the fact that that booklet exists today speaks volumes.
Oh, these things are great. I have a whole box of these type of booklets.
Oh yeah, no,
fantastic.
Got a Bible's for mission.
It came from my step great grandmother's house.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they are
my stepmom's grandma, my stepmom's mom.
Yeah, so
right?
Yeah, that'd be your step grandma.
Yeah.
And yes, those are old.
Yeah.
So this one's the Continental.
God.
This one's missing here. And there's Lullaby of Broadway on that side.
Look at that.
And you get the Victor. There's your puppy dog.
Yeah, Nipper and Chipper.
That's right.
His master's voice.
That is quality.
Do you guys know the story of the master's voice?
I don't know.
Okay, so when he invented the record player, he recorded his own voice and played it back, and the dog went right up to the big microphone and listened to it and thought it was his master's voice. That's right.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And that's why the design is the dog with his ear up to the
speaker. Listen to that big speaker. My grandmother had one of those with the big floppy speakers there.
Yeah, that is cool.
I wish I had one. I'd love to have one again.
Right.
And here we go on this one. We got all sorts of different things you could order.
Oh,
the Victor Musical Smart Sets.
Oh man, Cole Porter.
Hell yeah.
Man, there was some good stuff in that catalog.
Right. To the Bar. 2 piano boogie woogie for dancing.
Right behind you, pal. Right behind you.
Oh, Xavier Cugat? Holy crap. 1 2 1 2 3 Kick by Xavier Cugat and his orchestra.
That's my advice I get to my son about that problem he's got.
Yeah.
1
Birth of the Blue.
Yeah, right. No, anyway.
See your Victor record dealer for additional details or for additional Victor musical smart books sets or smart sets. That is sweet.
Oh, here's the
and smart.
Price.
There's the pricing. God, $250 for the purple label 12-inch. Get out of town.
Isn't that crazy?
That is
yeah.
That's really cool stuff.
All right.
Favorites by David Rose. And it's kind of like a whole library set. Like on the side, you get the whole like P136.
Yeah, that is really, really cool.
I thought that was neat. I like that one.
Yeah, I'm a fan of stuff like that.
Wait till you see what I got.
Ruh-roh.
All righty. Show me your stuff.
That's what she said. And I obliged her. I was like, very well. Your name?
She ran away.
You ready for this? This is one I kind of chuckled to myself. Actually, you know what? I'll show that one after. I'll show this. My second last one I'm going to show. This was also a Goodwill find. You ready for this?
Yes.
BJ and the freaking bear.
Woo!
Aha, teddy bear.
It's CB Talk and Trucker Songs.
Yeah. I love it.
What even is that?
10-4 teddy bear.
Yeah.
That's right.
10-4 teddy bear. But it was performed by Country Road, so it's okay.
It's gotta be decent.
So you got trucking songs, and then in between you got trucker talk. So it's the whole trucker experience.
Jesus.
Yeah. No, I'll show you the record in a minute, but the songs we got Teddy Bear, Moving On, One Piece at a Time, Roll On, Big Mama. That's what he said. And me and old CB, And then we got on the side B, we got Truck Driving Man, The White Knight, Negatory Romance, and The Convoy by C.W. McCall.
Wow.
The best trucker song ever.
Oh, without question.
Yeah.
You know, when I played GTA Online and that came on, I'd just go park somewhere in the desert, just listen to it and laugh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
On YouTube they have the GTA channels on there, so you can just listen to just the channels.
I love it.
Really?
And it was
Yeah,
on
I love
Pickwick.
Ooh.
It's the classic Pickwick label. VP. It's a cool. This one was a funny one, and yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Polystyrene. But yeah, so that I BJ and the fucking bear.
That is a thing that is now on the screen in front of me.
I know. Oh, god dang.
And it's one of those things. It's not so much the fact that you're displaying it. It's the fact that it existed in the first place. It's the fact that somebody made that.
Right, which is why I had to have it. It's like, I'm like, what the hell is this? Okay, take this.
Right.
But for everybody that's wondering, does Maiden have the C.W. McCall record, the truck driving one? Here's fucking damn right I do.
I was going to say guaranteed.
Did you know they have a card set that was CB truck talking and stuff like that?
Really?
Yeah. It's actually kind of expensive.
I bet.
That's going to have to be getting a look.
All right. That's Wheel of Jank level stuff. So, okay. The creme de la creme. Tim, I thought of you when I saw this. This is another $1 fine.
Right.
Okay. So, or a race to the bottom, depending on your perspective. This place, this honey hole that I go to, is $1 record or whatever you can grab for $10. So whatever you can hold for $10.
Oh.
It's a smorgasbord of crap, and it rules.
Nice.
And I found this here, and I thought of you.
Yes.
Mickey Mouse friggin' disco.
I love it. That's fantastic.
Dude.
It is fantastic.
Why was that a thing? And why have I never heard of it before?
I actually remember Mickey Mouse Disco because my mom was huge into Disney growing up and all that kind of stuff. And I remember watching that. And I remember Mousker Size.
Yep.
And all that kind of stuff. And
yeah, we grew up with this. And
Nacho Duck. Yeah.
Yeah, Nacho Duck. Exactly. Nacho Duck rules, man. So the reason I bought it was because it was Nacho Duck. And it is dirty and it's pretty well worn. It's pretty well loved. I'm not going to lie. But it is the original red Disney label.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
Yeah, I got a little bit of glare because it's, the black vinyl and it's pretty scratchy. But yeah, I found that, Tim, and I thought of you. I was like, you know what? He's going to really dig this.
That is pretty sweet.
I'm just showing you my randoms for the next 6 weeks. All those ones.
Awesome.
But I was doing my homework. Just so you know, I wasn't slacking off and drinking coffee. I was doing my homework. I was getting stuff done.
Yeah.
So I appreciate everybody's support, and you and I had a good time, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
And you got to see my Bay City Rollers record where the guy's black eyebrows doesn't meet his blonde mullet wig.
That was
Saturday night, buddy. Saturday night.
Nice. Zach, I believe you're up.
I got a final pair, but I mean, this is for the dance craze that's sweeping the country. Now we all can have our own limbo party with Chubby Checker's Limbo Party.
Oh my gosh, that rules.
I love it.
And then on the back, we've got all kinds of stuff. We got Lala Limbo, Marianne Limbo, all kinds of limbos. Work smart, or man smart, woman smarter. That's not that far off.
No, that's pretty much it.
So
is that Limbo Duck?
What's that?
The side 2 it says Limbo Duck or Limbo Rock?
Limbo Rock.
I was going to say, if Donald Duck's on this too, I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
Tapping out.
And then at the bottom, he covered La Bamba, but
Richie Valens, let's go. R.I.P. One of the best.
I had to get the the Chubby Checker Limbo Party. That was a pickup from today. But
Awesome.
the final one, just because I picked it up a while ago, because it's one I've always wanted. I may have shown it before, but I can't help but show it again. The wrestling album.
Let's go. Let's go, man.
We got all the characters. We got the back. We got Paul Orndorff on the drums. George the Animal Steel doing something. Greg the Hammer Valentine just not having any part of it.
He completely wasted.
And then, it is a gatefold. You have to have Roddy Piper, the Sheik, and Nikolai Volkov. And the man, the myth, the legend.
Yes.
Captain Lou.
Yeah, Captain Lou Albano. I love it.
It was one of those, like, I've always wanted it. I found it at the record shop for $5, and I was like, that's $5 well spent.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the WrestleMania record is one of the ones I need to get. I also have the Ronald McDonald record, which I highly encourage you to go find. It's horrifying and great because of the music on it. It's got like Toto and shit on there. It's good.
Awesome. It's on the Epic label with the WWF back then before the Panda took him to court.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's a little dusty, but not scratched, but it just needs a little clean, which is probably going to happen at some point.
Microfiber cloth.
Nice.
I could not pass up the and here we go. Commentary by Vince McMahon, Gene Okerlund, and Jesse Ventura.
Oh,
yes.
You're an idiot, Mean Gene.
Let me tell you something, Monsoon.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Gorilla Monsoon, rest in peace. He was awesome.
He was actually from Rochester, New York.
I loved him.
Gorilla Monsoon.
I loved Gorilla. He was one of my favorites, man, growing up. Yeah, we grew up in some good times, man. We really
actually
did. Really
quick
good
history. If you've swung through Rochester before, Maiden.
Yes, sir.
The Blue Cross Arena.
Yep.
That Gorilla Monsoon actually helped build that. He worked construction building the Blue Cross, from what I understand.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Went to Ithaca College and then became the legend that he is, or was. Rest in peace.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed Rochester every time I went there. It's always a good time.
Yeah.
I had to go out with the wrestling album just because it's amazing.
I love it.
Totally.
All righty. Well, let's see here. I believe it's my turn now, and we got something wonderful.
Oh,
Lord.
He's going out with a bang.
Look at that one aged like milk in the sun.
I know, right?
We'll get the pudding pop.
But this one,
Mr. Huxtable.
Like you're talking about, it's got the one on the side, right? It's got the label on the side.
On the side of
it
the
also
top.
has the one on the top.
I'm gonna have to look and see if any of mine have it on the
Now
top.
that you said something about it.
I never knew that was a thing.
I noticed now.
Yeah.
But yes, there's that. And there he is. Ooh.
He's like, we got to turn up the radio so nobody can hear the screaming.
No, Mr. Huxtable.
Yeah, I'm going to hell. See you guys there.
That's right. And somebody, Nancy Mary, right there.
That was her cry for help.
I wonder what Nancy thinks of it now.
I did notice a lot of Bill Cosby records in the bin at the Salvo today. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah. Hey Nancy, if you ever watch this show, give Tim a call and let him know what you think now.
Oh my God.
We got also starring Crying Charlie, Old Weird Harold.
Oh Jesus God.
Bill's Fainting Ma.
Okay, this is his cry for help. This like silent under the covers cry for help.
There's Doris from Cooking Class.
Dude's now asleep.
And there's Johnson and Rudolph.
What?
Is that Pentatentals?
Mr. and Mrs. Sheldon Leonard. There's Cream of Wheat. Cream o' Wheat. My bad. There's Cream o' Wheat. There's about 3 million kids.
Oh Jesus God!
Says it right there.
This stuff writes itself. Hey, Hollywood, if you're watching this on the rewind, you could never have come up with anything that good.
No.
And the next one in is 900 cop cars.
Yeah, no shit.
For the 1,000.
No shit. Like, are you
For
serious?
the 3 million kids.
And to end it off is a monster chicken
Hey,
heart.
What's the
Monster
ratio from kids to cop cars? Anybody do the math on that?
Just look at the last line. About 1 million kids, 900 cop cars, and a monster chicken heart.
This is also starring, so that's not even the song list.
And that's Pentatentical coming in on. Yeah. Here's your free coupon for some ether.
Here we go. Here's side one with tonsils.
Oh, my God.
We got tonsils, the
I'm
playground.
I'm out.
We got lumps and go karts.
He sucked this show forever.
There's chicken heart. There's shop class, shop and special class, and Niagara Falls.
Oh gosh. Good.
Whenever I
gosh.
hear Niagara Falls, I just think of the Three Stooges. Niagara Falls.
And then I think of the Arby's, the food poisoning I got there.
Oof. Bill
When
Cosby.
the KFC
Right.
when the KFC next door was boarded up with the words SATAN on it, I'm like, maybe we shouldn't eat here. My buddy's like, oh no, there's nobody here. We'll get in, get out.
Yeah, there's a reason that nobody was there.
Yeah.
Right. And here's
Wow.
more Warner Brother records as well.
That is
Petula.
Absolutely horrifying. Paula Clark, Petula Clark knew what he did. She's
That's
like,
right.
"Oh,
I'm onto you,
frick
Bill."
you."
She's like, I
Don't
see
come-
you.
Yeah, don't come downtown, Bill.
Did you ever see the
Oh,
meme
Mary.
with Bill Cosby and E.T. and it says the alien or the predator?
Yes, that was funny.
Fucking Cosby sauce. That was awesome.
Oh my god.
My son, the folk singer.
Oh man, the Everly Brothers.
My son, the unemployed mom.
Oh, hang on. Talking about Jimmy Durante. Wow. Okay.
The
That
Everly
is-
Brothers?
Yeah, big fan of the Everly Brothers.
Oh, hell yeah. Peter, Paul, and Mary. What happened to them?
I don't know.
I think Peter
Mary.
and Paul ate Mary, but then Peter up Paul, and you know how the rest goes.
Yeah, Peter robbed Paul to take Mary out.
That's right. And then Mary ate them both as a praying
Yeah,
mantis.
and then Mary made a skin suit for Dr. Fun.
You're now a drawstring lamp.
Tie in, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right.
And they went to Alan's Wonderland.
Yeah,
With
he's
Bill
Wonderland
Cosby.
being in the middle of Cosby.
Gosh.
There's some more very best of Everly Brothers. More Petula Clark.
Yeah, Petula Clark, yeah.
There's more Peter, Paul, Mary in concert.
Ooh.
And You Are Only Fooling. Vic Damone.
That is unbelievable.
And the
He's
King
completely
family.
taken the show.
And
That's awesome.
there's more.
Oh my god. What a catalog.
Right?
Ooh,
Quite a bit.
executive fitness. See, Robert's dogs love me. That means I'm a Terminator, so beware, they can tell.
And I'm barking too. So there's that Arrowhead label I was talking about with the Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay.
So, yep.
That is
And
what
there was olive green and then dark green. So that's the olive, and the dark green was the second version of that. So these are the sort of the earlier Warner Brothers prints.
wow. That's
Wow.
Yeah.
Tonsils, the playground.
I
it is.
there's a lot to go with all of that now.
yeah, there's a lot to unpack in just that one record. A lot
There
to
is.
unpack.
Now, yeah, there it is. That's it's interesting.
Indeed. Well, it was funny. Like all that stuff that you had back in the day was Bill Cosby, like his shows and Fat Albert. And what was the other one? The Black Hornet or something like that. And
Oh,
Alien versus Predator.
And the scary thing is, like, you look back at it now, he was making the jokes about what he actually did back in the 70s.
That's what I'm saying. That's why the whole thing in the back that you read, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like a confession tape.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And like, oof. I think oof about sums it up.
Yeah. And like you said, aged well in the sun.
Yep. Milk in the sun. And
this was not salt fish either. This was milk in the sun.
Yeah. And it turned into one big consolidated chunklet.
Gelatinous ball of SA and bad stuff.
Yeah. Not good.
Well, on that.
Well, yeah, no, on officially taking the show from everyone.
On Bill, exactly. And sayonara.
Yeah. I feel like Johnny Fever did on WKRP, right? When they went, like, now we're playing rock and roll. Yeah,
that's right. All right, y'all. Well, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you both. And I've had a fun time doing these shows.
This was a fun time, but stay tuned, folks, because the idea in my line dormant. But the idea remains.
Might come back another time.
Right one day.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all, and we'll see you guys later. Adios.
See you later.